All right, boys and girls, it's day 3 of the Hillbilly Vlog Challenge. It's Sunday, and really kind of not been doing much all day today. We went to church, Livy and I, this morning, and I'm currently in my house here watching Larson get his ass kicked at a super speedway. As usual, Atlanta, he just wrecked out, so there goes my NASCAR watching. So I'm gonna go outside and probably put up this flag post. And I just watched Dalton's video. His day 2 video got uploaded on day 3. So I don't really know if that counts or not. It was filmed on day 2, but it looks like when he ended the video, it looked like it was about 2 o'clock in the morning. So I don't really know if that counts or not, but let me just say this. If he uploads day 3 and the same day he uploads day 2, then maybe I'll let it count. But I don't know, we'll see. That might be the winning factor right there in the whole Bush Light peach getting shipped to me. So I'm out here mowing, watering my front lawn, and one of the gifts my mom and stepdad gave me for my birthday was this nice cool flag post. So I think I'm gonna figure out a good place for it today. And oh, Mystery Chicken does not like it at all. You don't like America? What's wrong with you, son? But you sure as hell like corn scratch, don't you? Yeah. I believe I have found my spot right there. All right. All right, gonna put all up in here right next to our hobby stock double trouble car right here. It's been neglected for a while. So that'll do her. All right, crank her down, see how she looks. Oh yeah, baby. Nice, I like where it's at. Yeah, so speaking of the hobby stock, some of you guys probably are wondering what the hell's been going on with it, because we haven't done anything on it in a while. It's still sitting, as you can see. Needs to be kind of pieced back together. But I plan on bringing it back in the shop once I get the super truck out on the track on July 22nd and racing. And my hope is that everything goes super smooth on the track. We don't get any wrecks or have any kind of major failures, so I can kind of just pull it off the track and put it over there to the side and bring the hobby stock in until our next race with this, so we can start chipping away on that. I really need to start getting work on the cylinder heads over there so we can complete the motor. And then that's pretty much the next step on this guy is, you know, making the body permanent and putting the motor and tranny that's in it. Ooh, Old Glory's looking good today in that location. Okay, I'm going over here now. I'm gonna start working on this mower. Got a little problem with one of my Craftsman mowers, as you can see. This red one's a single cylinder engine, and it's kind of just gutless. And this is the other one. It's a twin engine, but the problem is when I get it in gear, it goes a little bit and then it starts slipping as I go forward. It doesn't really get up and go and get up to speed and stuff. So I'm gonna try to figure out what's going on. I already replaced the belt and that's not the problem, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing up on jack, see if I can get a drain plug on the transmission and see if it's got any fluid in it. Now watch this. I'm barely going. It's supposed to be hauling ass. Damn, I like that spot for that flag. All right, so to give you guys a little bit of a background story on what this mower is and why I have 2 of them. The red one over there is mine with the single cylinder motor, and this is actually my grandparents, the same grandparents that in my last video I was telling you guys about the go-kart and where that thing came from. So this is also my grandpa's mower, and in 2019 my grandpa had an accident, and he's not really too aware of what's going on anymore. So I've taken it back here to do some service work on it, because I take it over to my grandma's house. She's got about an acre of land, like I was saying, and with a horse corral on it where we drive this lawnmower, but it needs to be, you know, tended to and had the weeds cut and stuff. So I go over there with this thing and do it. But if I can't use this thing, and they're kind of on like a little bit of a hill, if this transmission is slipping, I'm not gonna be able to do it anymore. So you can see I got the ramps here, and I'll be surprised if I can get this thing up the ramps without this transmission slipping super bad. All right, see if we'll do it. Nope. A little gas here. Nope. Get ready to start at it. Oh! Alright, so I had to get one hell of a running start at it, but I finally popped the curb enough for me to get it up here. And let's see what it says down here. I've heard that some of these mowers, the older ones, they have the drain plugs and you can drain it out. The newer ones or whatever, they don't have it and you gotta drill your own plug. And it looks like there ain't a drain plug down here, so it looks like I'm drilling and tapping a nice 3/8 national pipe thread plug. All right, cool, just what I wanted. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so here's the deal. Sometimes you just don't know what you're doing if you don't know what you're doing. So I told you guys I replaced the belt thinking that it could have been slipping, right? Well, I did replace the belt, but apparently the belt I replaced is not the belt for the transmission. I was looking up under here and that is just for the drive unit. This is the transmission belt and it goes from the engine back to the transmission, and the clutch right here is what operates it. And when this clutch is all the way out, look how much slop is in this belt, man. So I looked over everything. Looks like everything is intact, so I'm thinking that I got a stretch belt and it's coming apart. So there you go. I'm not gonna have to go ahead and drill into this tranny like I thought I was gonna have to. Just gotta get a new belt, and that should take care of the problem, because I think this belt's just slipping over here on the drive unit back here for the transmission. All right, let's see if I can get this guy off, push the clutch in a little bit, pull this bad boy out of here. Hope that I can remember how to put this thing back together when I get a new belt. That guy wants to be a little tight, don't you? Yeah, this thing's pretty much toasted. So I'm thinking this thing's stretched quite a bit, and that's why it's slipping. And seeing the age and the condition of it, I'm not gonna be able to find any number off this thing to order another one. But you gotta think with your mind sometimes. Look over there. Peeky right there at that sticker. Got all the part numbers I ever needed. So found the part number for it. Ordered it up on Amazon, should be here in a couple days. So that pretty much concludes my Sunday working on this tractor. I'll just let it sit here for a while and until the belt gets here. Thinking about drinking a beer. Even though it's Sunday, I don't really drink on Sundays. Normally I just kind of save it for relaxing and going to church and all that. But I just watched Dalton's video. It just came out, which is kind of crazy. I didn't think he was gonna get it out there, but it wasn't even his video. It was his buddy Roger. So I watched it, and Roger seems like a cool dude, and he's drinking on Sunday, so I guess what the hell, might as well just crack a cold one. If you're working on tractors and you're having a good time. That guy's hauling ass. Where was that? Oh yeah, drinking a beer. Okay, this will be the end of my Sunday, so remember guys, if it's bent, it ain't broken. Day 3 of 5 Hillbilly Vlog Challenge. Day 4 coming tomorrow. See if I can get it done on a work day Monday.